Hey explorers, this is GeoB for Learn Around the World's GeoShow. So GeoShow has not technically started yet. However, we will be starting Monday, February 22nd. So we're super excited to kick off season 3 of the GeoShow. But we did want to test out and make sure things are working properly today and throughout the weekend. So if you're watching the recording of this, awesome. And be looking out for more live periscopes through the weekend and starting almost daily Monday. So if you're not aware, my name is Brandon Hall. I run an education program called GeoShow, sponsored by Learn Around the World. And season 3, we are live in Mexico, Guatemala, and Belize for 3 whole months. And we're going to be doing all kinds of cool content for classrooms. So super excited. So this little test broadcast in Mexico City. So there's a Carl's Jr. If you're not familiar, if you're from the south of the U.S., it's the same as Hardee's. There's a KFC over there. Let's go for a little walk. So it's quite busy right now. And you can see there's a Starbucks and a McDonald's over there. So we've been here for a couple days now, and I've seen a few people using phone booths, which if you were following GeoShow Season 2, you know that we pointed out a few of them in New York City, and none of them have phones in them anymore, so they're just kind of these stands that are sitting there. And we got some nice bikes here on the street. So me and Kelsey, we just finished eating dinner, and hi to Kelsey B. And so we are just walking around test and broadcasting test this evening. And we're going to go make sure everything's working properly so we can get started on Monday. So again, so if you're just joining in, we're walking kind of away from this really touristy spot. It has a mall and a lot of U.S. Stores like McDonald's and Hardee's and all that good stuff. So here we go. We got some more phone booths. I don't know if you can see this, but that's Pope Francis that someone has drawn a goatee on. But Pope Francis was just here. He was leaving the night that we got into Mexico City. Well, he flew back into Mexico City. He was leaving the next day. But he's gone now, and there's billboards and posters everywhere with the Pope on it. We're getting in a lit area right here. All kinds of little stands. There's horrendous traffic right now. So if we can kind of see here. So you can see the stoplight and there we go. Right, Pope Mobile. So there's a couple of intersections that are pretty hard to cross, and there's someone that's passing on they have these eco bikes here that are like city bike, if you've ever been to New York City, or a lot of other city bicycle programs, which is really nice. And should we go ahead and cross? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to do this. So you guys are going to risk this with me. You see how crowded it is here. Lots of honking going on. Believe it or not, it's kind of easier to cross the traffic. We were at this intersection that we're walking up to. Right. So this intersection we're about to cross now is a pretty crazy diagonal, and hopefully it's backed up with traffic so we can get through pretty easy. Here, let's see if we can make enough. Boom. Starting quickly. We might get stuck here. All right, we're good. So this is a bus lane that I'm crossing now, and now there's 2 lanes for cars. We've seen a couple of places that have bike lanes, which is really nice, especially for the bike share program. Cool. So I'm going to do some more broadcasts when it's daylight. This whole area, we're getting a little bit away from the tourist area, and it's a really nice area. And But it's kind of dark right now because it's nighttime. Let's see. I feel like you guys should stay away. This area is not that bad, actually. We haven't been to, we haven't explored much yet because we're kind of getting settled in, have to get some stuff ready for Monday. But this immediate area that we're in is not too bad, and it's not that dark of an alley. Pretty crowded, so although we did get it got pretty treacherous yesterday. CrossFit Center, and they were running laps out of the CrossFit Center and to the end of the corner and back. So they about knocked us over a couple times. So if you're not aware, CrossFit has taken over Mexico as well. Cool. Well, that's going to be it for this test broadcast. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits, and we'll see you guys plenty more in the upcoming days and weeks. Hopefully we're going to go see some wrestling tomorrow night and maybe a soccer game on Sunday. So hopefully we'll be able to get some footage there for our virtual field trip. But we'll see how it goes. So, bye, Nick, and anyone else watching in the future. Till next time, this is Geo Brennan. You've been watching The Geo Show.